Hello guys, welcome back to the very first episode of Eric Moss Speaks Out. This will be where I talk about movie news, movie trailer reviews, box office that happened the last weekend, movies that are coming out, movies that came out on DVD, and whatever relates to movies. Sometimes I talk about sports, sometimes I talk about TV shows, sometimes I talk about video games, but the very first episode will be slowly connected to movies. This will be the format of this video. So it will be like this each and every time where I just narrate this. I won't put any pictures due to copyright infringement possibly. Even though I probably could go under fair use, I'm not going to do that. So that you'll only be seeing this throughout the whole entire video. But this is like a podcast. So without further ado, today we'll be starting off where the movies are coming out this week. I'm going to get my thoughts on them. Then we'll move on to the box office this weekend. Then trailer reviews and then the movie news. So new movies that are coming out this week, I only do wide release films. I do not do limited release films due to them not really being marketed, and I don't know a lot about limited release movies. The only limited release movie I know coming out this week is By the Sea with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Do not know anything about that, so I'm not going to say anything. But we have one wide release film this week. We have the 33, which is about the Chile. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Miners getting trapped. Look, I had two opportunities to see this. I did not because I was busy and I didn't feel like going. But I'll probably end up seeing it one day. I don't know when, but a day eventually. And then we have Love the Coopers, which is a holiday movie themed to Christmas, starring John Goodman, Amanda Seyfried, Olivia Wilde, Anthony Mackie. A lot of mixed people, like mixer of old people and young people and stuff. Don't know anything about it. All I've seen is a poster, and I know who's in it. That's it. Never seen the trailer for it. So yeah. And then the other wide release film we have My All American, which is a football movie. I think it's religious based, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I know it's Aaron Eckhart as the lead. Do not know anything about this. I actually had two chances to see this at an advanced screening as well, so I never got a chance to see it. So those are movies that are coming out this weekend. Slow down until next week and we get a couple big ones, which I'll break down next episode. Movies that came out on DVD, there's a few, not really as big ones as you would assume, but a few. We have Terminator Genesis. I saw this film. I not seen it in theaters. I saw it on VOD. It was just not good. It was okay. It's just okay. Could have been way better if they took it in a different direction. Because they had the cast to do it. But Jai Courtney should not have been in it. Should have been someone else. But everyone else I felt was fine. Jason Clarke, Emilia Clarke, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They definitely had the cast to do it. So they just needed new direction and a different story. We have Trainwreck. Never got a chance to see this film. This one's with Amy Schumer and Bill Hader and stuff. Comedy film that came out over summer. Never had a chance to see this. I may eventually see it before the end of the year, but don't have really plans to see it this weekend type thing. I'm not rushing out to buy it on DVD, something like that. And then the other film we have on DVD is Mr. Holmes, which is the limited independent movie it stars I'm forgetting his name, Ian McKellen as old Sherlock Holmes, and he reminisces of his past or something. I don't know. Don't know much about this film. I knew it was in theaters around me, but I heard that it moved very slow, and I'm not a big fan of slow pacing movies unless it's like Prisoners, where I know it's gonna be slow due to all the suspense they're building. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of slow. I like fast paced movies because it feels better. It keeps me more entertained. So that's where all the new movies come out on DVDs and theater goes wise. But now I'm going to be recapping the box office this week in November 4th through November 6th. And it's November 6th and November 8th. Sorry guys, I screwed up. But I'll be recapping them, getting my analysis, stuff like that. These are the top 10. I'm not going to break down further. Number 1 was Spectre with 70 million. Number 2 was the Peanuts movie with 44 million. Number 3 was The Martian with 9 million, dropping 22.5%. Number 4 was Goosebumps, 6.8 million, dropping 31.1%. Number 5 was Bridge of Spies with 5.8 million, dropping 30.4%. Number 6 was Hotel Transylvania 2, 3.6 million, dropping 38.5%. Number 7 was Burnt with 2.9 million, 42.3%, dropping 42.3%. Number 8 was The Last Witch Hunter, making 2.6 million, dropping 49.7%. Number 9 was The Intern, making 1.7 million, dropping 27.8%. Number 10 was Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimensions, making 1.6 million, dropping 52.4%. That was the top 10. I already knew Spectre and Peanuts was going to be the top 2. I knew Spectre was going to be number 1 because of the Skyfall, and a lot of people are liking James Bond now, which that's quite surprising. Because Casino Royale only made like 40 million opening weekend, but it legged out a lot. It made it was like 4.5 multiple to make like 170 million. Calling them Solace, got billable. Spectre, it definitely could have made more. Skyfall made like 88 million opening weekend, so it was kind of disappointing. But Skyfall also had to compete with the animated movie, but I don't really think they really marketed Spectre as well. And Daniel Craig kind of whined about it in the marketing. But yeah, do I think it will make as much as Skyfall? No, Skyfall made like 300 million domestically. Spectre's making records internationally, so it'll probably make that 1 billion mark like Skyfall did. But here, it probably only make 200 million. 200 million seems like a fair go. So I saw the film. Review will be coming up later on my channel. Will be coming up soon on my channel. Do not know when. I still have to film it, but it's on my Instagram page if you want to see a review of it at Rango9876. But Spectre, I enjoyed it for what it was for. I haven't really watched any James Bond. I do know the character and stuff like that, but the only film I actually really watched was James Bond was Quantum of Solace, which I did not like. I watched that like opening weekend, and I was just bored throughout that movie. It was just, I don't know what was up with that movie. I saw a little bit of Casino Royale. I did not see Skyfall, so maybe if I saw Skyfall more, I would have enjoyed Spectre more. But anyways, let's go number 2, the Peanuts movie, making 44 million. Big Hero 6 last year made 55 million, I think, opening weekend in the same weekend, first weekend in November. First weekend in November is a really high spot for animated films. Peanuts movie made a decent amount of money opening weekend, 44 million. And I'll be liking it out to Good Dinosaur comes out in 3 weeks, which is Thanksgiving week. So yeah, probably might even make 200 million if it legs out really well. Number 3 was The Martian. This film just keeps on going. I thought it would take a big hit, at least like 40%, but it dropped only 20. This film can't compete with Oscars. It definitely has a box office and critical reception wise. So yeah, Goosebumps. I really liked the Goosebumps, and I heard that it's not really making as much money as they hoped to. It costed like $6 million to make, and it's only made like 80. Because internationally it hasn't been much of a hit like here. But yeah, hopefully it makes money, because I actually wouldn't mind seeing a sequel. We have Bridge of Spies, which didn't really watch. I felt like it was going to be boring. Did not watch it. I know a lot of people liked it. Again, it's just slow pacing. It kills me, man. The movie just looks too slow and boring for me. Hotel Transylvania 2, I not watched the first one. Don't have really much interest in the second one. I do not like really Adam Sandler films. The only Adam Sandler film I have liked in a while was Pixels, because I liked the video game characters and stuff. Burnt, this I can quite surprised. I didn't know Burnt was going to do so bad critically in box office. Box office, it opened on Halloween, so understandable. But Bradley Cooper doesn't really have this leading power as many people suspected him to have. he needs like kind of like a good director around him, like David O. Russell, or he needs to be like in The Hangover to really be the leading man. The Last Witch Hunter, I did not really have much expectations for this. Did not see it. Looked horrible to me, and it got horrible reviews. So yeah, The Intern this movie's legging out. It only made like 60 million opening weekend, and it just keeps on dropping like 20% and stuff. It's because it targets the older demographic. So older demographic movies that target the older demographic tend to make more money than like front-loaded movies, which are horror movies and comic book movies and stuff. And Paranormal Activity, which is quite surprising that movie came in 10th place after it was only in 1,000 theaters. Because that was a new thing with Paramount and stuff, making VOD movies. Paramount was stupid for making that. It's just so stupid. But that was box office recap. I plan on doing that every week, just because I usually follow box office wise in box office. So I'm gonna move over to trailer reviews. This video is only been going on for 11 minutes. Quite surprised. I thought it was gonna be longer. Trailer reviews. Let's go through Alice Through the Looking Glass. This film is a sequel to the 2010 $1 billion hit Alice in Wonderland, and this one returns all 4 main cast members: Johnny Depp, Mia Wasikowska, Helena Bonham Carter, Anne Hathaway, and it also includes a new cast member, Sacha Baron Cohen, as one of the film's antagonists this time. This film is where Alice has to go back to Wonderland to like save the Mad Hatter or something. Do not know much about story. The trailer did not really give a lot of story. I mean, it looks okay. It looks better than the 2010 film. I did not like the 2010 film. I remember watching that. I rented it at a store. I rented it at a store, and it was just boring. I was only 12 at the time or something. I don't know. And then it was just boring to me. So yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen looks good as time. You know, Sacha Baron Cohen is a really underrated actor. He gets a bad rep for The Dictator. God, I'm forgetting another movie. Bruno and Borat. He plays these eccentric characters in those films, but he actually is a really good actor. Definitely underrated. Anne Hathaway returns. Don't know. She didn't really have a big role last time in the first film. Don't know if she'll have a big role in this one. Helena Bonham Carter. I don't know why she's returning. I thought she died in the first one. I don't know. And then what else? Johnny Depp. He goes from Black Mass to this film, which I don't have a problem with. You know, if he enjoys doing these eccentric characters, good for him, because it's all about enjoying yourself. And Mia Wasikowska, I've never really been a fan of her. I don't know. She just doesn't give the edge to me. I don't know. I just don't really care for her. I'm not going to talk about this movie anymore. You know, I won't see it opening weekend, but I'll probably end up watching it before the end of next year to put in my best to worst list. Then we had a film drop on. We had another trailer drop on Friday. We had 2 trailers drop on Friday, and we'll talk about one of them right now. Star Wars International trailer, specifically for Japan. I forgot the country there. This trailer showed way more footage than the first couple trailers did, and I thought it was the best trailer out of all the trailers they've shown. They showed a nice blend of action, got his little story in there. And yeah, John Boyega looks great as the leading man. Same with Daisy Ridley as the leading woman. I am really hoping Han Solo dies. Not really a big Han Solo fan. Never really was. I don't know why people make a big deal about him, but you know, Harrison Ford. He needs to go back to Indiana Jones. So yeah, it looks good. I mean, I already got tickets for opening day, so expect a review on that, like the weekend of. Unless I manage to get an advanced screening, which I highly doubt, but you never know. So yeah, that looks good. Looks good. Another trailer that dropped on a Friday was Warcraft, which is set for June 10th, 2016, and this is a film based on the World of Warcraft games. I think I read it was based on the first one, but I'm not too sure. It stars Ben Foster, Toby Kebbell, Travis Fimmel, Dominic Cooper. And let me tell you, this film looks great. I have never played World of Warcraft. I do not know the mythology, do not know the world. But the film looks great. It looks like what the Hobbit film could not be. And that's really good. As I said, it kind of looks like a mixture of Avatar and Lord of the Rings. Since it looks visually stunning, like Avatar did. It looks like it's going to bring new technology to the game of movies, and it has that nice, like, it feels like a Lord of the Rings film, feels like a Hobbit film, where it's got that medieval action, but then you got orcs. It looks awesome. I don't know if I'd be able to see this opening weekend, but I'm hoping for a second trailer. I wanted to get more story. I felt like this trailer could have added a bit more story, but otherwise, it looks great. And then the last trailer I'm going to be talking about is a film trailer that dropped yesterday, November 10th, and that's Finding Dory, a sequel to Finding Nemo that came out in 2003. This film is set for June 17, 2016, and it returns Albert Brooks, Ellen DeGeneres, and William Dafoe, but also new cast members Idris Elba, Ed O'Neill, Ty Burrell, Eugene Levy, Diane Keaton, Dominic West, and a new kid as Nemo, because you couldn't get the other kid. But this film, I thought this trailer was really good, really great, maybe even great. It showed what the movie's gonna be about, but it didn't show us too much. It showed us like, okay, here's a quick little premise of it, and they showed us some footage as well. Here you guys go. So, visually, CGI looks awesome. Finding Nemo was actually really one of the revolutionizing CGI movies, because I heard that, I don't know if this is exactly true or I just read this off the wrong source, but I heard that originally they made it look too real and they had to dumb it down a bit to make it more cartoony for Finding Nemo. So I'm reading that they made the sea and the characters look too much like the actual counterparts, that they had to lower it down a bit to make it kid friendly. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, it looks great. So now we are on my movie news section of today's episode. This is where I'm gonna end it off today. I'm not gonna talk about sports or entertainment or life or something like that. I'll leave it off at movie news. I just want to give you guys much of an inkling of where this will be heading going. I plan on getting, right now it'll be me. Maybe I'll get a couple friends, Skype them, record the Skype call and stuff like that. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be ending today. But we got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to be talking about. Okay, I'm going to start off from November 4th to today, movie news wise. Now, all this stuff could have happened. Let's say I talk about one topic and it was Friday. It said it was Friday the 6th. Then I'm talking about another topic, and that was, if I talk about another topic, and that was originally reported on November 5th, but I'm not doing it in that order. So I plan on putting time staples in the description box. So yeah, I'll make sure to do time staples if you don't want to hear stuff. So let me get this started. So supposedly the X-Men Apocalypse trailer will be airing with Star Wars Episode 7. That's what Simon Kinberg said. That's the plan. Simon Kinberg also produced Star Wars 7, and they also said a new Deadpool trailer is going to be coming in December as well. He said he does not know when it will come out or where it will be attached to, which film it will be attached to, anyways. But it will be coming in December. I'm hoping the X-Men Apocalypse trailer is not like the Comic-Con trailer, because I did watch the Comic-Con trailer, and it was just, I watched the leaked version. But I already seen it, so hopefully there's new footage in there. I don't want to watch another Comic-Con footage type deal like I did with Deadpool. So yeah, cool. I'm predicting X-Men Apocalypse, Captain America Civil War, Batman v Superman to at least be attached to Star Wars 7, trailer-wise. Oh, and they also, I forgot to put this in my notes, but the Russo brothers said the Civil War trailer is also almost complete. They only got to do a few more visual effects shots, and they said should be coming very soon, and they said you will love it. The fans will love it, obviously. They're not going to talk trash about the film beforehand. Next bit of news, Steve Jobs and Jim and the Holograms are pulled by Universal in theaters. Steve Jobs left 2,000 theaters. Jim Holograms may have even left all of them. Due to the disappointing box office numbers for each one. Steve Jobs only made 16 million, I think, in this total run. It had a very promising limited release run, but it did not find an audience in wide release. Only made $7 million opening weekend wide release and dropped the low week down to 2.6. Jim and the Holograms failed on opening weekend, only made 1.3 million, averaging only 550 million around that number, and dropping all the way to 318,000, somewhere around that number again. Do I know exact numbers? I'm not put them down, but somewhere around that range, and it's only made 2.1 million as of speaking. Universal, they're having an awesome year. They had Furious 7, Jurassic World, Minions, Straight Outta Compton, and this is like their first. These are like the two first bombs they had. Steve Jobs only cost $30 million production budget. So overall, with marketing stuff, probably only costed like $60 million at most. And then Jim Holograms only cost $5 million to make. Marketing, I did not really see a lot of marketing for this. Well, probably only cost like $10 million to make. So not gonna lose a lot of money on it, but still money. But I heard Steve Jobs was really great. Have yet to see it though. I plan on watching it, but do not know when I will. But I heard it was really great. Jim and Holograms got horrible reviews, so I don't know if I'm gonna be watching that. Okay, next bit of news. Mariah Carey has been cast in the Lego Batman movie as Gotham's mayor. It was originally reported she was casted as Commissioner Gordon, but an updated report said she was cast as Gotham's mayor. Mariah Carey, never seen her really act in the movie. I know she was in that one movie called Glitter. Never watched it. Yeah. I don't know why they would cast a big person as the mayor. I'm suspecting now the mayor's gonna have like a big part in the story. Cause you don't cast Mariah Carey to be some little part of the story. So I have a feeling like the mayor's gonna be a big part of the story in there. Also in Lego Batman movie, you also have Will Arnett as Batman, Zach Galifianakis as Joker. Michael Cera as Robin, and Ralph Fiennes as Alfred. So big name, not really big name people, but definitely notable people in the movie. Okay, and then we'll get on to John Wick 2 casting news. Peter Stormare, Ruby Rose, and Ricardo Scamarcio has been added to John Wick 2. John Wick 2 has had filming. God, I'm forgetting what I'm saying now. John Wick 2 filming is underway. That's why I'm trying. I had a brain fart. It's already been reported that Common was attached as the film's main antagonist, but also returning for John Wick is John Leguizamo, Bridget Moynihan, who played John Wick's wife, Thomas Sadowski, who played Jimmy the cop from the very beginning, and Lance Reddick, who played the hotel clerk. They're all returning, so that's really cool. John Leguizamo was like the car dealer at the very beginning of the film. John Wick, I really enjoyed it. Definitely a fun movie, and I can't wait to John Wick 2. Keanu Reeves, he's not a good actor, but he actually was good in John Wick. So, our next bit of news here is Doctor Strange set photos. Doctor Strange has filming underway. I think it's in Libya. It's in some foreign country. And right now you see Doctor Strange and Chiwetel Ejiofor have been spotted filming. Doctor Strange looks like a hobo. Looks like hobo clothes. Has a hobo beard. So yeah, I describe him as a hobo, homeless man. And then Chiwetel Ejiofor's got this like mythical clothing on, and it's weird. Chiwetel Ejiofor is like almost bald, and I just cannot take that. And I cannot take that seriously after seeing him in The Martian. But yeah, Doctor Strange is undergoing filming. Scott Derrickson is directing. Also, Rachel McAdams, Tilda Swinton, and wasn't Mads Mikkelsen was rumored to be in it, but Tilda Swinton and Rachel McAdams are confirmed for it. Next bit of news. Activision has launched its own film and TV studio. They're making a Skylanders TV show, probably animated. I remember I used to play Skylanders when the very first one came out, but I've never played Skylanders since. Skylanders to me, it's just kind of overrated. But this next bit of news, dealing with Activision launching its film studio. Call of Duty movies will be coming. They're hoping for 2017 or 2018. I think I read. I think they may even said cinematic universe. I don't know how you're gonna make a cinematic universe out of Call of Duty films. Do not know what. So yeah, I do not know how you're gonna make Call of Duty. I feel like now found footage wise can be really good with Call of Duty. How you can like strap a camera to each of the soldiers and stuff. That would be really nice. I think Michael Bay would be a good fit for Call of Duty. I don't know why. I feel like I'd rather have him do Call of Duty than Transformers. So he wouldn't have to ruin another franchise. And I enjoy the Transformers films. I don't think they're that good though. Next bit of news here: Chloe Grace Moretz from If I Stay, among other films, has been casted in the Little Mermaid retelling as Ariel. Yeah, I think this one's from Universal Studios, not Disney. I think there's certain stuff. I don't know. There's certain stories that aren't copyright that you can't earn the copyright to, like Jungle Book. Like any studio can have that because it's like free ground. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of all these live action reboots, remakes of old animated films. Not really a big fan of those. So the next bit of news here, I know I went to that one really quickly, but yeah, the next bit of news here is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. They actually had pictures now found in Entertainment Weekly. The only one I remember really seeing was Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. I know his first name was Newt. Don't know what his last name is. He's the lead character in this trilogy of films they're making. Looks fine to me. Harry Potter, I enjoyed Harry Potter. I've not seen any of the films in a long time, since like 2011. That's when the last film came out. But yeah, I'll watch it, but I have not watched any of them in a long time. That comes out next year, November. Thanksgiving week, I think. This next bit of movie news we have here is they're making a film based on the video game The Witcher. I did not know anything about The Witcher, but now it seems like a lot of video game movies are coming in to their own. Not really into their own, but a lot of film studios are now earning contracts for these video game movies. Like Last of Us is maybe starting to get off the ground. Assassin's Creed is being directed right now. And Warcraft, Uncharted scheduled for 2017 summer. So I've not played Uncharted yet. I plan on doing it. But yeah, it really looks like the video games may be coming into their own movie wise. So we only got two more bit of news here. But this is from yesterday. Paramount Animation has set 4 new release dates for four of its films. The Little Prince, this had Rachel McAdams, Paul Rudd, Jane Franco do voices too, is set for March 18th, 2016. I think I saw a trailer for it. I'm not sure though. It's foreign though. It's a foreign film that I think they redubbed. Monster Trucks has moved from the March 18, 2016 release date to January 13, 2017. This has Jane Levy, Lucas Till, I think Rob Lowe. I'm thinking Rob Lowe. But this film has constantly moved. It originally was scheduled for like May 29, 2015. Then it moves to the winter, which I think this was come out like Christmas Day. And then they pushed that back all the way to March, and now they're pushing back almost another. I don't know what they're having here. I don't know if it's production problems, lack of faith in this film, or it's gotta be one of the two. It's gotta be one. I think the film is finished filming, or CGI, or something. I don't know. Then SpongeBob SquarePants 3 has a release date, February 8th, 2019. I really enjoyed the film. I really enjoyed SpongeBob. It was really good. Not really good, but it made me feel like a kid again. And not really kid again, but it made me feel nostalgic because the second one really felt like old time SpongeBob, not feel like new SpongeBob. It felt like the old SpongeBob, which was not afraid to do crude jokes. Let me put that. The last film Paramount Animation set was a film called Amusement Park. I think I remember reading it March 22nd, 2019. I think it may be 18. It's either 2019, 2018. But this one had, I think, Matthew Broderick attached to it, I think. And maybe even Sarah Jessica Parker. I don't know. I know at least Matthew Broderick. But all these films have people attached to it for star, because SpongeBob has returning cast members for the voices. Monster Truck already been filmed. Little Prince was a foreign film they just redubbed. And Amusement Park is I think redubbed. I'm not exactly sure, but Amusement Park also has cast members. But you know, I'm a big fan of animation films. Hopefully these films can be good. So yeah, let's hope so. And the last thing I'm gonna do today is this one was originally just announced a few hours ago, I think. It's from Illumination Entertainment. They had an untitled film for December 21st, 2016, and they just announced it. It will be a musical comedy animation film titled Sing. It stars Matthew McConaughey as the lead, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, John C. Reilly, Taron Egerton, Scarlett Johansson, and Tori Kelly. I forgot to write her last name. But, you know, it's about where, like, Matthew McConaughey is some koala bear, and there's Seth MacFarlane as a mouse, and stuff, and they want to all... Matthew McConaughey is a director, and then all the other cast members are actors that are trying to become big or something. I'm not sure what, I forgot what the plot was, but it was something like that. I'm again big fan of animation films, and they definitely got the talent to be in this film. They got Taron Egerton, which is really a rising star in Hollywood right now. He was in Kingsman. He's going to be in Legend that comes out next week. He's Kingsman 2, Robin Hood. There's a lot of big movies he's going to be in it. And then John C. Reilly's I always like John C. Reilly in films. I always feel like he always steals the show for me. Wreck-It Ralph, Step Brothers. And Scarlett Johansson, originally she was one of my favorite actors working today, and now I'm just feeling she's overrated. I don't know why. I feel like she kind of phoned it in for Avengers Age of Ultron. But yeah, that's my opinion on that film. And that's where we wrap up movie news this week. And that's where I'm going to wrap up the first episode of Eric Moss Speaks Out. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't click the button. But yeah, that's what I'm going to end. First episode of Eric Moss Speaks Out. I accidentally clicked the Windows button, so it popped up a whole new menu, and I had to find somewhere. I had to find where I had to go back to the desktop. But yeah, that's how it's gonna go, guys. Where I just give my thoughts on box office, trailer reviews, movies coming out, DVD, theaters, and movie news. Eventually, I will expand to sports, TV shows, video games, stuff like that, life. And then hopefully I get people to be on this with me, because it will just make a much more better experience. of people. Yeah, but make sure. Sorry, my throat. Little. I had to clear my throat there. But make sure to subscribe to me here on this YouTube channel if you really love Eric Moss Speaks Out. This will become hopefully a regular thing. I'm planning on to doing day that you. The only reason why I won't come every Wednesday is I plan to do it every Wednesday. The only reason why I won't come every Wednesday is probably due to school. I mean, gotta do a lot of stuff for school this year. I'm in AP Calculus, so I got a lot of work for that class. But make sure to subscribe to this channel. Movie reviews will be coming. The Martian, Spectre, maybe Maze Runner, Scorch Trials. Who knows? And then make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put up the link somewhere on this page, my profile name somewhere on this screen. So make sure to follow those. I review movies on Instagram and post up movie stuff. I don't really use Twitter a lot. I used to. Don't really use it a lot anymore. Facebook page. I'll probably put my Facebook page somewhere in there. I don't really use Facebook page a lot. I just put whenever I put a video up. So if you're not on YouTube, you can always check my Facebook page probably. Please like and share the video with friends and family because I really want this to be my staple of my channel, my trademark and stuff. So I really want a lot of people watching this, a lot more subs. But anyways, hope all you guys have a nice day. Please leave a comment below if you guys have any questions of this series, have any questions or comments due to any of the movie news I covered, or anyways. So I hope all you guys have a good day and goodbye.